It's been a while. Hey friends, what's up? I'm mixed and I make videos about being mixed. And I wanted to announce to the world that I think I'm going to start making a mixed person, mixed girl problem, mixed people problem, whatever. I'm going to be making a video on mixed people topics once a week, starting this week. Yeah, no more in my comments talking about, can you do some more videos? It's been so long. I got you guys. I have at least 6 weeks worth of topics already written down. If you have any more suggestions though, so appreciated. So appreciated. I always need new mixed people topics to talk about because sometimes these videos get a little repetitive. I'm gonna try to post them every Monday. Don't hold me to that though, but if we could make it like mixed Mondays, that would be dope. But anyway, the topic of today's video is you don't count. I see this in my comments a lot. I also have heard this a lot. And this stems in a lot of different ways. I've heard you don't count as a mixed person. I've also heard as you don't count as a black person. I've also heard you don't count as a white person. For those who don't know, I am mixed with black, white, and Native American. This fact, because it is a fact, troubles a lot of people, as I'm sure a lot of other mixed people have experienced. People don't want to believe you. They refuse to believe that's real. And I made this video, and I don't know if it hurt or helped my channel as a mixed person, but either way, I ended up breaking myself down into percentages and realized how much people live by percentages. I have talked about this in so many videos about being mixed, but you realize how much of a comfort zone that is for people to know, like, well, this person's only 30% Indian and this person's only 50% Mexican, whatever. Guys, I'm a human. Hey, hello, how are you? Are you a human too? I think it's just kind of funny how people have the audacity to feel like they are the judge. And even some of my friends that like know me, have met my mom or my dad, know me, like they know me enough. And they'll be like, well, you don't really count as a mixed person. And I'm like, oh man, that book must have been sold out in stores, the one that's like how to be a mixed person and what it takes to be qualified as a mixed person. I must have missed it. I didn't know that book exists. I didn't know there was an exact formula for how to be a mixed person. I actually made a video super similar to this video called something about being, I'll have it linked, something about being like the perfect mixed girl, because I feel like as a female that is mixed, there's just so many stereotypes that like I don't necessarily exactly fit, so that I don't count as a mixed girl. I'll let you watch that video. This is just as a whole, in general, people telling me that I don't count. And I'm like, what do I count for? I don't count for what? I think it's always funny, especially when people tell me like, well, you don't count as a black woman, because I never said I was a black woman, ever. I've never gone on here and said that. I've never said that in person. I've never said that. I've never categorized myself in the group of women that are African American. I've never done that. I've always labeled myself as a mixed person, because if you're not familiar with me, like I was raised on the black side of my family and I was raised around black culture more than white culture. So a lot of me is very proud of that, but I don't shun either side. I am black and white, and yes, I am more than the other, but I don't think that's a reason to be like, I should pick one, or like I don't count as the other one because I'm not as much as one as the other. Like that is so ridiculous. And especially I know mixed people can relate, because if you're raised in a household that is both, like how am I gonna be like, I don't count as a mixed person, when literally every family affair and everything was like black people and white people, and like that is what my life growing up has been. Like it has been a mixed culture my whole life. So for someone to tell me I don't count is like, you mother, it's so ridiculous. And to say I don't count as a white person, again, never came on here and said I was a white girl. I don't know who told you that, but I didn't. So, and Native American, I get a lot of comments too, a lot of people just saying that like I don't count as a Native American because I'm probably only like 2%, or you know, it didn't come up on my Ancestry DNA, but it did come up on some other DNA results that I did take. So a lot of people are like holding me to the Ancestry DNA results, but I'm telling you that I found other DNA results that resulted in Native American blood. Also resulted in higher African American percentages and lower Caucasian percentages. So I don't know, none of that shit is accurate is what I learned at the end of the day. What was I saying? Anyway, the point of this is that I never claim to be one side or the other. I have always identified as both. I don't know how to pick, I'm not gonna pick. I also have a video on that, on choosing sides. It's just something I can't do, I won't do. It's not in me to just be like, all right, I'm a white girl. Like I would be disrespecting so many of my ancestors and my grandmother and my aunts and my cousins, and there's just no possible way that I could just walk around saying I'm white and embrace just that side of me. Like, I think my favorite mixed person video I ever made was culture versus race, because that perfectly explained what I mean by, like, I was raised by the black side of my family, and yes, I am fair skinned, so it is a very confusing time for a lot of other people, but it's not confusing for me because, like, I know what it is. I know what I am, and I've always said that in these videos. Like, I'm Casey before I'm anything else. A beautiful individual. There is this thing where people think that they are the end-all be-all and they have the say to say that I don't count. Again, don't know where the rule book is for mixedness. I just don't know who was like, well, in order to be mixed, you must be 50-50. That's the only way you qualify as a mixed person. If you're 50% white and 50% black, or 50% Hispanic and 50% white. Like, who said that? I don't think those rules exist. The thing that I have to add on real quick to that is that we are all mixed, and I am very aware of this. I think a lot of people think I'm not aware of this. They always comment that in my comments, like, we're all mixed, stupid, and I'm like, no shit, Sherlock. We also all come from Africa, but I don't want to get into that. Anyway, we're going in a lot of different directions that I didn't plan on going, so I'm gonna shut up now. My hair is getting long, guys. Like, what? It's getting long. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Again, leave any suggestions down in the comments down below. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm always up to talk about mixed stuff. I took a little break for a while because I just kind of got tired of it and I didn't have any ideas, but you got 6 weeks worth of videos coming your way, so get ready to see a lot of controversial videos, I guess. Make sure you're subscribed, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!